Hi there, my Spanish challenge has come to an end. In this video, I'm going to show you what I've achieved during the last 7 months while learning Spanish and why I've decided to finish this challenge now. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. Now, let's get started. Well, let me remind you why I've decided to learn Spanish in the first place. Basically, it all started in 2019 when my wife and I decided to immigrate to Canada from Russia. You're probably wondering, Canada and Spanish, what's the connection? Just wait and I'll explain everything. So, in 2019, I started learning English. My English level was almost zero, and in 2021, I passed IELTS exam and scored 8,777, which is C1 in English. Later that year, I won the Ontario nomination, and at the beginning of 2022, I was selected by the Canadian government as a candidate to immigrate to Canada. From that point, I just needed to wait for my documents to be processed by the Canadian government. Then the situation between Russia and Ukraine arose, and we moved to Kazakhstan. At first, we hoped that it wouldn't take so long for the Canadian government to process our documents. But after a year and a half of waiting, I thought that I needed a plan B, because if something were to go wrong with my Canadian application, I didn't want to waste my time just waiting here in Kazakhstan, right? I needed to do something about it, just in case. I wondered, there are plenty of good Spanish-speaking countries out there where I could go with my family, and the immigration process is much easier compared to Canada. But the only problem, I don't know Spanish. So in November 2023, I started my Spanish language learning challenge. I needed that option to immediately immigrate somewhere other than Canada, just in case. Here was my plan. By the middle of 2024, I would certainly get a response from the government of Canada. If they say yes, I can enter Canada, I would fly there without any problem. But if they say no, I would buy tickets to Argentina and go there. Because according to my plan, by the middle of 2024, I would be able to communicate in Spanish at least on a B1 level. So there wouldn't be any problems to switch from Canada to Argentina, right? That was the initial plan. But life is different. Now it's the middle of 2024 and I'm in the final stage of learning Spanish. You can check out my latest streams related to this challenge where I'm practicing my speaking skills. I know that it'll take 3 to 4 weeks for me to prepare for immigration to Argentina when it comes to Spanish. But guess what? The Canadian government, they're still not able to give me their response. Yes or no. I could develop my speaking skills in Spanish by the next month. I've been waiting for them for more than 2 years now, and it's still not clear when they'll check my documents. It could easily take another 6, 8 or 10 months. I don't know. So my Spanish speaking skills would certainly degrade during those months. That's why I've decided to finish my Spanish language learning challenge at this point. I already understand some podcasts and videos for natives on YouTube. I have some basic speaking skills and I can read articles in Spanish and understand them. So if there is a need for me to move to a Spanish-speaking country, I can do it now. I would just need 3 or 4 weeks to improve my speaking skills, and that's it. The goal has been achieved. The Spanish language learning challenge is over now. What's next? Actually, I found a good format for my video streams now. It's becoming more and more popular among Spanish learners, especially beginners. I'm going to dedicate more time to those kind of things. But if you liked my old format, where I was learning a new language and sharing my experience, I can tell you something about that. I also liked it the most. I want to learn new languages and share my experience with the audience. I want to improve my Spanish, French, and even English further. But I cannot do that at the moment. Right now, my goal is to get paid for the work that I'm doing, because right now I'm just constantly paying for something without gaining something financially. But I'll get back to my old format as soon as I grow my audience on YouTube and achieve monetization. I can only do that by producing something that is popular. So stay with me, my old subscribers. There will be some content for you in the future. That's basically it. Thank you for following my Spanish language learning challenge. See you in my next videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!